Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We have a few stories we can go to here. First, let me say, if you're interested in debate coverage from last night, we are going to do other things this morning and spend our time wisely. If you want full debate coverage, we have an incredible news station, 103.9 LI News Radio. Jay Oliver, the host, and they do an incredible job. They're probably talking about it right now, so you can check that out. And we love when you tune into our sister stations, so that's fine.
Yes.
You were reading a story. Do you know what cruise ship that was, Cande?
I don't. It came across real quick, but apparently the first one that was actually going to leave port and do cruising, 12 tested positive for COVID-19. Boat's not going anywhere.
Now, it's definitely not one of the big ones that sail out of the United States, I wouldn't think. Because
I don't know. I'll try to find the story, but yeah, that's what I read.
I'll tell you why. Because now, I could be wrong, but I know I have a cruise set for next summer, which, if I'm being honest, I don't think it's happening, okay? But I believe Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, all the big cruises that sail out of the United States have like a date of like November 1st as, okay, we might come back November 1st, which obviously probably won't happen, but... So I don't think the story you're talking about is Royal or Norwegian. It's got to be a different cruise company, maybe a European cruise company or something.
I don't know. Well, you could look it up. You can find all the facts.
All right, so they tried to sail, and they couldn't.
No.
12 people positive.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's to be expected. I could see that. So, all right, they will hold off. How about this? I'm curious, Cande, if you've ever thought of this. You're ever out in public and you're doing something completely legal, but it feels illegal when you're doing it. Like, let me give you an example. You're driving late at night and you turn the light on in your car, the overhead light. You know you're not supposed to have it on, Cande.
Oh.
Yes.
I can't remember the last time I drove late at night.
Well, yeah, you're a bad example for this because you don't leave your house after 3 p.m.
That's not true. It's usually 5. Let's not exaggerate.
5 p.m. That's right. How about this one? I would never do this. Do people actually do this? Ripping a banana or two off a bunch at the grocery store? Because you only want... Really?
Yes, I do that. Absolutely. What do I want? 8 bananas. If I want 3, I take 3.
And see, I hate those people. I hate those people.
Then you hate me. I'm not buying more bananas than I need.
You buy them in the bunch, and that's it.
I don't want 8 bananas. They're not going to last. They're going to go bad. If I want 3, I take 3.
Do you feel like you're doing something illegal when you're doing that?
No, I feel like I want to buy 3 bananas. It's not illegal.
It's amazing the stuff I find out about you every single day. You okay there? You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm choking on you. Make me laugh.
All right. How about this? You go through a metal detector, and the detector goes off, and for a second you're like, oh, my God, do I have a weapon on me? Is something right? Do you ever have that feeling?
It's usually the 6 bracelets I have on my wrists.
I could see that. How about this? I could see you doing this back in the day. Would you go to a bookstore, sit and read, and then just put the book back and not buy it, Cande? Does that feel illegal to you?
I have done that. It does not feel illegal. I didn't read the whole book, but I read to see, am I going to be interested in this book? And when I'm not, I put it back.
How about if I've done this a few times, you're walking through a store, and you're either really thirsty or starving, and you get a drink or a bag of chips or something, and as you're shopping, you open it, and you start consuming it, and you think people are looking at you like you're stealing it. You ever get that feeling, Cande?
I was brought up that you don't eat in the grocery store. You don't open anything until you pay for it and you leave the store. And that has been ingrained in my brain since I'm maybe 3. So I don't ever do that. My kids never did that. It's just the way I was raised.
Well, now, I am a germaphobe, right? So I would not touch food, but I've been in a grocery store where I had a coughing fit or whatever, and I went and got a bottle of water or a bottle of soda or something and started...
I have done that, but
okay.
I pay for it. I mean,
Of course, but as you're doing it, you think people are looking at you.
No, and I don't care. How's
All right,
that?
you ever have to try to break into your own home when you're locked out and feel like your neighbors are
I
watching?
have a pretty funny story about that.
Yeah, and?
I'm in this apartment, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I lock myself out. I don't have the key. I call the guy. He's not there, whatever. I'm hemming and hawing. What should I do? And then I remember, well, I left the kitchen window open. Maybe the neighbors across the hall will let me climb out of their kitchen window and into mine.
Mm-hmm.
Barely know them, knock on the door. I said, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I'm locked out. Would you mind if I climb through your kitchen window? They were like, okay. And I did exactly that, and it was hysterical. They still look at me a little sideways to this day. Yeah, I climbed out their kitchen window and into mine.
And allegedly, that's a great story. And allegedly, here's the number one thing that is not illegal, but you feel like you're breaking the law. And I do this all the time. My cars are stacked with them. When you grab way too many napkins from a restaurant so you can use them as tissues or
I do that all the time.
in your car.
I always have to have a tissue, a napkin, anything, all the time. Absolutely. Even if they put them in the bag and I got takeout, I'll save those. I keep those. Oh, no.
You should see my glove compartment filled
Good.
to the
I can
sky.
feel safe driving around with you.
Absolutely. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.